Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video, I want to let you know about my bearded dragon setup. So I am a new bearded dragon owner. I've been wanting a bearded dragon for the longest, me and my wife, and we finally got one. So we went to a reptile show and we got Jax, that's his name. So we've had him for about 2 weeks now, and I feel like I finally have everything set up to where I can show you the video of his whole tank setup. And everything that I mentioned on this video, if it's on Amazon, I will have a link in the description down below if you want to check out any of this stuff. First, I want to talk about this stand that I have his enclosure on. So his enclosure is a 4x2x2. So this was recommended from the lady that we got him from at the reptile show. And I'm actually glad I went big because I don't have to upgrade him. And this is the recommended size from the research I've done for bearded dragons. So his enclosure fits on this stand perfectly. This was the nicest stand that me and my wife found on Amazon. And I wanted something nice. Especially when it comes to my reptiles, I really want, you know, things that are nice for them, and just I wanted a specific look in my room. That's why I got this stand right here. So I'm gonna give you a closer look. This is one thing I like about it. It has this area up here so you can decorate it. You can see I got my DBZ stuff up there, some fake plants. It also has these sidebars so you don't have to worry about the cage like slipping off. It fits on there really good, like right on the edges. Then you have plenty of storage down here, and you can see that we have our crested geckos in here, which we were putting it together and we were like, we can put our crested geckos down here. So this comes with doors, but we're just using it to put our crested gecko enclosure. So just something to keep in mind, it does come with doors. So it has plenty of storage, but we decided to use it for this, and I'm very happy with the overall look. And this is a closer look of his enclosure. This is like a little lock thing. And I like that the doors are in the front, has this little handle, sliding doors, really like that. And from what I know, bearded dragons can get a little bit spooked if you come from above. So with this, you know, I can come from in front of him to where he can see me and he won't like freak out or anything like that. And I'll show y'all what we have in the inside. So I have a thermometer right here. So I'm monitoring his cool side, which is usually at like 70 something, or at the highest like 80. And then this is his warm side. I have a thermometer over there on the wall, and that's his basking spot where he gets all his heat. And you can see I think that's a ceramic floor tile, so it kind of retains heat. And then I elevated that with some bricks to get it a certain distance from his basking lamp. At first, I was kind of struggling to get his heat right. I think this basking spot, it ranges, it's usually around like 100, 105, but I had to raise it higher to get that heat right. Also in here, we got some decorations, fake plants, some grapevine branches. You want to give them plenty of enrichment. He loves to climb and just explore. As you can see, he's chilling on his branches. We got some cork bark as well. He likes to sit on that. This is his hide on his cool side. This is where he sleeps every night. You definitely want to get your dragon a hide. I've seen some people say they need 2 hides, but this is what I have right now. Then we got another branch over here. He likes to climb up to his basking spot on this branch and just kind of sit on it sometimes. Got this cool little skull. Me and my wife love skulls. It just kind of really adds to the look of his enclosure. And then this is where I put his salad every day. I didn't get that from Amazon. I got that from a reptile store. And this is where I feed him his insects. And this is one of those bowls where they can't escape. So I would say this is a must-have right here. Jack, say hi. Say hi. He's a good boy, man. He's super cool. Me and my wife pretty much take him out every day. He's pretty chill. The lady we got him from, she handles her dragons a lot, so he was used to handling, and he does a good job when we handle him. And then for the lighting up top, we have I think it's an 8.5 inch dome lamp, and we're using a 150 watt basking bulb. I was using a 100 watt basking bulb, but I wasn't getting his basking spot hot enough, so I had to get 150 watt, and then I raised his basking spot, and then I was able to get my temps right on the hot side. And then for the UVB, which is very important, when it comes to bearded dragons. They need that. If they don't have the correct UVB, they can get, I think it's called MBD, metabolic bone disease. So this is what I'm using for the UVB. It's a terrarium hood, and then it comes with the UVB light that you put inside the hood. So this is a T5, and from our research, I think if you're gonna be using it on the outside of your enclosure, you need a T5. So that's just something to keep in mind if you're gonna have it on the outside. I know some people like to mount the lights in the inside. So yeah, that's everything that I'm using for my bearded dragon setup so far. If you're interested in checking out any of these things, be sure to check out the Amazon links in the video description. If you have questions about any of this stuff, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'm pretty sure I'll be making more videos about the stuff that I'm using for my bearded dragon, maybe just different updates. You know, I'm still new to this. I did a lot of research before I got into this, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to change stuff around. So be looking out for some more videos, but thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you like my content. I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace.